Hey guys!
Hey.
I'm Taylor.
I'm Adrian.
And today we're reviewing
Rogue One.
Welcome to the Fandom Bar. Dink it. I'm thirsty.
Yeah, that was good. We got our Rogue One cups. I love when they do the merchandising for the cinemas. They got the tins and the cups. I'm collecting all of them.
Yeah.
I've got my Indiana Jones The Last Crusade one.
Because he's so old. Old.
Rogue One.
What did you think?
I loved it.
It was really good.
I loved it. I mean, oh my god, I loved it. It was so exciting.
Many Bothans died.
No, there was no Bothans in this one. There was Return of the Jedi. Oh my god.
Retrieving the plans.
Yes, the team who stole the plans for the Death Star to give it to Princess Leia.
Jyn Erso.
Jyn Erso,
The daughter of Galen Erso.
played by...
Max McKellen.
We finally said it right.
I can't... No, what was it? How was his last name? Wasn't it
No, it's Mads Mikkelsen.
Mikkelsen?
Anyway, Mads Mikkelsen.
He said he's used to Mads, so...
Yeah.
It's a mad name.
Plays Galen Erso, who...
Is
worked
the lead scientist who
for the Empire.
designed the Death Star.
Yeah.
Codenamed the Death Star.
Yeah, the Death Star, and the find him on a planet and like, I've given it up. I don't want to do that death thing anymore.
They take him back, and his daughter escapes. His wife gets killed.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the director Krennic, played by Ben Mendelsohn, who's like in charge of building the Death Star. You know, so he's got his own political, you know, agenda. Yes, for the Emperor, and
You know, the Death Star gets built. They find out. They get a message sent to Saw Gerrera.
yeah, played by Forrest Whitaker. Who's like an extremist, like terrorist kind of. Yeah, like, even the rebels like, no, we don't want to deal with him.
Yeah. Who gets a message that there's a weakness in the Death Star, which just really covers up the fanboys'
Yes,
plot hole
finally.
for 30 years.
Yes, there's a weakness in the Death Star.
It was engineered that way.
Yeah.
So obviously everyone knows, you know, one hit to the reactor and kaboomy.
Yeah.
You just need a little bit of hope. As on a roll.
So essentially, it's like, you know, Jyn joins the Rebel Alliance, and you know, led by her team led by Gabriel Luna's Captain Cassian. What was his last name?
Can't remember, I just know Cassian.
Cassian, and his ragtag group, you know, of rebels, and
Their droid.
the droid K2SO.
He was funny.
He was. I think he was he's the one who like pretty much stole the show with his one-liners.
Yeah. I think by now we should like skip
Yeah.
what happened
Yeah,
and get
and it's
into
just-
like some of the important things.
The Easter egg.
Grand Moff Tarkin is back.
Grand Moff Tarkin, like what?
Who, mind you, has been dead for
Yeah,
the
Peter,
actor.
Yeah, Peter Cushing.
He's been dead for probably 15 years or something.
I don't know when he died, but just to see him there.
And he was a major role.
Yeah, of course he was like, you know, CGI, but still, you know,
It sounded like him. It had.
he was
mannerisms.
there.
Like you expected, like maybe a couple people to be put in as a cameo.
Yeah.
But like he had like he had lines. He
did,
was like
he did.
instrumental to the
And he was a slime, just like in episode 4.
bigger slime.
Just like, no, I will be in charge from now on.
Yeah, like all right, done. I'm in charge now.
I loved how the production design they've recreated, you know, Yavin 4, you know, with the Rebel Alliance, and this is pretty much set just before episode 4, like
It makes you want to watch episode 4.
Yeah.
Like, as a segue.
once you finish watching Rogue One, you just go straight into episode 4. It's unbelievable.
So now everyone knows you skip 1, 2, and 3. Watch
Rogue
the
One.
start is Rogue One, and then go from there. And you know, some things that you see as like if you're like a super diehard Star Wars
you're a
fan,
fanboy,
you know,
you'll be like
Red Leader,
Red Leader and Gold Leader.
Leader. Which they
lost
had
it.
unused footage from A New Hope.
Yeah, they did.
So they
Inserted it.
slid it in, did some fancy
and
cut work.
we know why Luke is Red 5.
Red 5.
Yeah.
Red 5 got blew up.
And but yeah, like the way they recreated Yavin 4, like the feel. It's like 70s, you know.
Still had that one guy up there like monitoring the
Yeah, the
speed.
guy monitoring all the ships, although he did skip one.
He did skip one.
Yeah.
It was pretty bullshit.
And that old dude with the beard, you know, who talks about the Death Star plans.
Yeah, yeah. Like the
I don't know his
acting in
name.
general.
Yeah.
And Senator Organa.
Yeah.
Basil.
Mon Mothma. Oh, well, no, sorry. Mon Mothma and Senator Organa. Yeah, Bail Organa. Played again by Jimmy Smits from episode 2 and 3.
Yeah, and like a lot of people have called up like, how does Bail Organa look like this just before episode 4 and Obi-Wan Kenobi takes such a dive.
Oh, with his age. Yes.
To be fair, the guy's a senator and gets pampered.
But
Obi-Wan's out in Tatooine
Obi-
like doing shit all like a hermit.
But Obi in episode 3 was meant to be 50 already?
80, isn't he?
No, episode 3. 50 or 60.
Or something like that.
He was meant to be old already.
But we all know Jedi age well. Except for Luke.
And
He let himself go.
there was a nice little mention there when Mom Martha tells, Bail, your Jedi friend, you're going to contact him?
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool.
And the like little nudge to Princess Leia, and then you actually see Princess Leia.
Wait, let's go back. Let's go back to like leading up to that.
Okay.
Like Darth Vader, the first entrance of Darth Vader. They even recreated that episode 4 helmet, with almost a see-through red thing, and then the way he just talks to Krennic and force chokes him, and his pun.
Yeah.
That was a great pun.
That was great.
And then the end, the third act was just amazing. The whole battle on Scarif, and then the space battle when the Rebel fleet comes in. It's like fleet, it's like Return of the Jedi. And then the last moments when there's the flagship is crippled, so Vader goes there, and then he goes in, and then that's when you see Vader like kick ass.
I wish I could have seen more.
Of Vader.
Yeah. Vader was like
He was scary.
Vader was like the Joker's Suicide Squad.
just
They
like-
built him up. He got a minute.
Then how like the rebel soldiers are like doing the plans and take it, they dive into the thing and launch.
Yeah.
And then the Tantive 4, the Leia's ship just takes off, and you're like, oh my god, goosebumps. And then it just goes straight into episode 4. Even the music.
Yeah.
Michael Giacchino's score has the little notes from episode John Williams episode 4 themes. It's like
Duel
brilliant.
and like Duel of the Fates and stuff like that.
Well,
Not
yeah,
Duel of the Fates.
when Vader's killing all the rebels, there's
The music
themes. There's like
Obi-Wan
very
was fighting Vader.
very Sith themes in there. It was pretty good.
What I want to know is the planet that Vader was on.
Yes,
was it the Mustafar system, like
Or-
the Mustafar planet, or is it Korriban or Moraban, depending on
The Sith-
where
the
you are?
Sith
The Sith home planet.
Because you see Vader in his chamber and stuff, and all
Like,
these guards around him.
So Korriban's like where the Temple of the Sith were. It's where like Sith Bane and all that are buried, and yeah.
So if
supposedly
anyone
where
has an answer to
Snoke
that-
might be.
Message us or comment.
But yeah, kicks ass. And just a little see R2D2 and
Yeah, like,
3PO, like a lot of things kept under wraps, which makes me think because Rogue One went under some really heavy
Reshoots.
and
Big time.
apparently it was because the first cut made it more of a love interest between Cassian
Oh, really?
and Jin, and that they survived.
It was,
And
Yeah.
it just didn't make sense. I'm so glad it didn't have like a love interest.
no,
thing.
yeah, it was like the Dirty Dozen kind of film. They all getting
Magnificent Seven.
killed off.
Yeah.
It was good. Seeing Donnie Yen there as Chirrut,
That was so good.
it was cool. And like they mentioned like the wills, they were the guardians of the wills. Like, you know, when George Lucas wrote the Star Wars, the Journal of the Wills, like it's good to hear that.
Because that's an important thing, because it ties in with episode 7, because the old man in the beginning of episode 7 who gives Poe the plans, not Tarkin. Lansor? He was the last keeper of the wills who showed Luke the old Jedi temples and basically taught Luke everything that he didn't know about the Jedi.
Losan Tekken.
Yeah.
Losan Tekken. What? I can't pronounce his name.
Or Sauron.
Yeah.
And so he was the one that actually finished Luke's training, in the sense that, you know, then Luke would be able to teach.
Well, the first, like, because he had all the information.
He did. He knew how to, like, how the kyber crystals were harnessed.
And they mentioned first time
crystals.
ever kyber crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people like, kyber crystals are all clear. Like, what? They're meant to be coloured. No, you idiots. The colour comes from the force energy of the Jedi.
That's right.
That's why Jedi can have all different colours, like Mace Windu, because he's a badass. And there's, you know, been other ones that have like white sabers.
There's seven.
Yeah, white sabers, yellow sabers, white, yellow, blue, green, red, purple,
black,
and black.
Yeah.
And the Sith all just have red most of the time, because what happens is that their kyber crystal is meant to, it's because it's the force, it brings out good energies, it's meant to, but when a Sith bends the kyber crystal to their will, it bleeds, which is why it's red, which I think is really cool. But yeah, they mentioned kyber crystals, and it was great. I really liked it.
Yeah, I loved it.
I hate some people that are trying to like pick it.
Well, you're always gonna have that, you know, like oh, it's
my
boring.
dad.
And then they're like, oh, the last act is great, but the rest of the film, oh, like what?
My dad was like, oh, how did they then say in the episode that the first time that they shot the Death Star was at Alderaan? And I'm like, no, did you hear, Vader?
Yeah, there was
no cover up.
There is no Death Star and stuff, so it's
it's off the books.
They've done it really well.
Yeah.
Can't even tell about the reshoots. I love this. You know, I was just excited. Some different TIE fighters in there. Some weird TIE fighters. Yeah. So
I wish they could have slid the Emperor in there somewhere.
Yes, I wanted to see Palpatine. Just like
a second. Although you did get to see Vader in his back to tank.
Yeah.
Back to tanks back then is where it chills. It's where the time that is.
So that's
floating
where
naked.
Netflix is.
There's some Netflix.
Netflix in there.
He's got like one arm only, no legs. But yeah, overall, really enjoyed it. Now people are kind of like excited, but also worried about Han Solo movie, which has been pushed back.
Yeah,
it's been delayed.
I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm like worried. You know,
I just feel like Han Solo is just like one of those characters that you can't touch. Like Rogue One worked because it didn't touch any of the...
Exactly. And then when they brought, it was beautiful when they brought back Carrie Fisher. I mean, digitally, that's the young Leia, like the last line that she has, you know.
The last line said in her movie is hope.
Hope, you know. So that was beautiful.
Yeah. I saw it the day she died.
Yeah. Sad. I miss you, Carrie.
Her urn was a Prozac pill. That was the best.
She's funny.
How unfortunate to be strangled by her bra in Moonlight.
I think we should cheer to Carrie.
Yes.
Yes. So what?
You got a drink.
What do you give it?
Probably 5 lightsabers out of 5.
5 lightsabers.
Yeah.
So do I. 5 out of 5.
2017 also. So Happy New Year, but big
huge year
for movies.
Huge.
Getting episode 8.
Episode 8, but we have to wait
Finally!
We have to wait a whole nother year.
It's bullshit. We should have had it last year.
Yeah, threw that in there.
To wait.
It worked, didn't it?
Another year.
But you gotta say it like he's like whiny. But it's a whole nother year.
And getting some of the Disney movies this year, Beauty and the Beast. Big year for Disney.
Well, look, Marvel. You've got Thor, Ragnarok.
It's all Disney.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, you've got that. You've got what else do we have? Guardians of the Galaxy
Guardians
2.
of the Galaxy 2. Not obviously Disney Marvel, but we got Wonder Woman this year.
Wonder Woman, Justice League.
Justice League.
Logan.
Ryan Reynolds is talking Hugh Jackman into
He's
crossover.
He's gonna try.
Yeah, he's dead set on it.
Yeah.
And we all know that when Ryan Reynolds wants something, he gets his way.
Yeah.
Gets his way. So yeah. I'm kind of excited for the Justice League movie.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
I just don't like that Ben Affleck is told everyone his secret.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
You had your Doctor Strange last year, and you get to see Doctor Strange again this
I
year.
know.
He's in Thor.
Confirmed, all in there. I just want Tom Hiddleston. Don't pronounce that name wrong. Yeah. Loki.
Okay, so
Yeah.
see you next time.
See you then.
Bye.
See ya.